about Microsoft now, guys. One of my favorite companies, I gotta say, Microsoft's a dope company. I am a big fan of Microsoft. I'm a big fan of Windows. I'm a big fan of, Teams, all the software products that they have. Big fan of Microsoft, man. I was a big fan of Satya Nadella because he went to I am a big fan of Satya Nadella because he went to the same school that I went for my undergrad. And I just believe in a guy who, brings a culture to a company, and it really just, ever since he's been there, this transformed the entire company to where it is one of the biggest companies that exists, right? Today, competing with, the Apples and so forth. But fantastic company, continues to grow the business and grow the stock. But Microsoft, they're hiring, guys. They are hiring, and check it out. They're hiring for over 6,600 U.S. roles, many salaries over $100,000. Guys, if this doesn't make you want to get into tech, what's going to make you get into tech? 6,600 roles, guys. They're on a hiring spree. Tech is, if you are in tech right now, you know how dope it is. If you are AI and me, if you're getting tapped on the shoulder. If you're me, they're coming after you in your LinkedIns. If you are already in tech, you just have to almost like swat people off because there is such a demand to hire people and talent at this point in time. The job market is hot. It's hot. Now, I'm not saying quit a job without you having a plan. It still is going to take you some time to get a job. But there are a lot of opportunities that are out there at this point in time. And you can see it. Microsoft hiring 6,600. 6,600 people. Another one, Trade Desk. On a hiring spree. Many roles paying over $100,000. Wells Fargo is another one. We're just going to jump into this Microsoft one because I want you guys to hear about the certification and skills needed to get hired for a company like Microsoft. Our brother, Mr. Nix, is going through this process right now. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can give you the game on what his experience was like. Big tech companies aren't slowing down when it comes to hiring, despite record numbers of workers leaving their jobs. That includes Microsoft, which is ramping up its hiring in areas like engineering, data science, AI and me to keep up with its growth. The Washington tech giant reported a strong second quarter that sent its stock surging, led by 46% revenue growth in Azure cloud division. A powerhouse in cloud wars, Microsoft is looking to fill over 6,600 roles in the U.S., which are listed on jobs page, and over 12,000 roles globally. It has nearly 190 employees, 190,000 employees. Sorry about that. The jobs Microsoft is hiring for also provide an idea of the tech giant's priorities as it prepares to bet big on the metaverse and seeks approval for $68 billion acquisition of the video game company Activision. You guys heard about that in the news. I think they make Call of Duty and so forth. It's no surprise, for example, that Microsoft is hiring for a variety of the roles to support Azure and maintain the cloud platform's recent momentum. Guys, another person that's behind them, another company that is behind them is Google, right? Google is behind them as well. And check this out. Google, YouTube delving into Web3 with new roles for experts in NFTs and crypto and blockchain technology. Guys, they're all hiring. They're all hiring. Tech is where it's at. Microsoft is crushing it with the cloud. Guess who's coming up next? Google. We had an article. We already talked about that before. Google is looking to compete with these guys. Amazon, Microsoft, Google. They're hiring like crazy, even giving you guys access to free programs to gain the certifications and skills that you need. So, based on how Microsoft categorizes positions in its career page, the most in-demand area in the U.S. is the software engineering with 2,700 open roles. Guys, that's a lot of roles. 2,700 software engineering roles. That's followed by program management with 1,100. Software engineering, guys, for many of you who are technical and can code, full stack, back end, front end, whatever you want to call it, DevOps. All these roles can leverage your skills. Program management, project managers, not as technical, useful skills, very useful skills. They have 1,100 jobs open. Applied scientists and data, AI and me, 212 open jobs open. Business operations, 191. Research, 164 open jobs. Marketing, 120. Silicon engineering, 11 or 111. Engineering is number one. Software engineering, the median pay for a software engineer is $185,000. That's big time.
Damn!
Program management, project management, guys. This is brother SOBC, brother Kevin Tucker. Program management, $220,000.
Damn!
Supply chain, the space that I'm in, $221,000.
Damn!
Data science and research, AI and me, $164,000.
Damn!
Art and design, media, right? We always talk about tech, but we talk about roles, or we always talk about tech. And the good thing about what we also talk about is the dynamic of roles that you can have in tech. And some can be super technical and some can be non-technical. Art and design, 124, 175,000.
Damn!
Leveraging your marketing degree, your English degree. Although some may say the English degree may be useless, but if you can leverage that to gain some skills, you can make a lot of money. Sales, median pay, 162.
Damn!
A channel sales manager was paid $250,000 in 2020. Let's get to the bag. Median sales salary between 116 and 175. You can make a lot more if you crush it. Microsoft is hiring, guys. Trade Desk is hiring. Let's talk about Trade Desk. Digital ad giant, The Trade Desk, is on a hiring spree with many roles paying over $100,000. Here's how much you can make in sales, engineering, and marketing at Trade Desk. Let's go through it, guys. Client services and sales. The Trade Desk is hiring 85 client services and sales roles. These are the salaries that you can get in client services and sales. Associate director, $103,000. Director of accounts, up to $192,000. Director of business development, $185,000. Software engineering, $159,000. Right? Lead staff software engineer, where you're over software engineers, $282,000. Senior staff software engineer, $233,000. Engineering manager, $282,000. This isn't talking about the bonuses, guys. Business intelligence, $175. Data science, $193, $175, $193, $233.
Damn!
Marketing, $173.
Damn!
Get to the money, guys. Get to the money. These tech roles are paying people a lot of money. And not just, I got another one for you guys too. Let me find this one, because I had to hide this one. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about Wells Fargo, but they're on my list as well too, and they're hiring. And you know what? Let's do this. I'll give you guys some more. Let's go back to one of our favorites. Right? When I popped in that link, I popped in another one, a wrong one. Let's go back to our friendly company, Google. Google is hiring for more than 1,000 advertising roles, many of them paying over $150,000 and up. Here's how much you can make in sales, engineering, and more. Sales and advertising account management, $139,000, $241, $131, $169, $172, $207, $251. Engineering, $191, $282, $191. Business strategy, $173, $176, $187. crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. We're going to do one more. I'll go to Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is a company that I have a love-hate relationship with Wells Fargo. But they're hiring. They're absolutely hiring as well, too. They're just spending the news for a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I don't rock with Wells Fargo like that, although I do have a business account with them. All right, we're not going to talk about Wells Fargo. No, we're not. Not today. But guys, the money is out here. The money is out here. You can make a whole bunch of money, guys. Let's jump over to the chats. Alaquandria, I appreciate the super chat. Alaquandria said, I'm currently getting a degree in cybersecurity. Like I said previously, I made the mistake of giving the MBA with too early, and EA job sounds like the way to go for me. Absolutely. That's a fantastic opportunity for you, Alaquandra. EA is a fantastic job. Let me do this. Let me do it back to the main camera. Let me do this. Chat bar up here as well. And boom. I think it's fantastic to look into an EA role. You have an MBA. You have previous experience. You can learn the technology side, the technical side. You got business acumen. You can definitely do that. Grizz says, well, mess up enough and they make a new department to put you all and all your friends sitting in office in imagine things to do with AWS, even though we are an Azure shop. Oh man, oh, you sound like you angry right now, Grizz.